because it is quite the legitimate article. Look at this. This is so legit. It's so big I had to actually create another recording space. And so we're recording in the kitchen right now. We've never done this before, but honestly, it's like a really nice and open space, and I kind of like it, so maybe we'll do it again. But yeah, I mean, this thing is just like, it's the real deal. Look at this. Look at the R. It's nice, matte. It's not cheap at all. Everything is metal. It's really nice. So yeah, I am really happy with this. Let's go ahead and open it, and let's see what the inside looks like. Here we go, the moment of truth. So it's pretty interesting. It's got a number of compartments. The first thing you'll notice is the box of Glory of Team Rocket cards right here. Honestly, this is pretty cool. This is 30 packs with 5 cards each. There are 4 guaranteed art cards and 1 potential secret illustration rare or secret rare card. In this compartment, it's a hard case. It's very, very protective and secure. You can see it's empty, but this would be a great place to put, maybe some of your more rare cards, maybe some slabs, whatever you think would fit well in there. Obviously, this lower area right here is for your playmat, which, typically, I think there was one other time where a Team Rocket briefcase came out, and Nintendo actually included a briefcase playmat with it. It was black and red, and this one did not have one, but it does have this divider. And so this divider will likely go in this space. Of course, we have our box of cards. Let's pull that real quick. This is, the classic Glory of Team Rocket card box. We've opened 7 of these on the channel, and we're going to open 3 more of these tonight. This, of course, has Giovanni flanked by his Rocket Grunts, in addition to 2 of his executives up here. Of course, Mewtwo is the background and focus of this box, and that is our chase card that we have not yet pulled. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Looks like just a space for storing cards. You can put the divider right in the middle, and you can probably place cards sideways in hard cases across the bottom right here, which is actually pretty useful. There's also some compartments at the top, which we can look at now as well. Up top, you can see that there is a leather pouch right here. There's nothing in it, of course, but it does say Pokemon Card Game 2025. There is a folder slot in the back, and this is likely an area to put papers, long form pages or folders. Of course, you have this reflective plastic portion. This actually unzips along the top, and you can put cards or slabs inside of it. I would say this is a pretty solid case. Now, Nintendo could have put more things in it. They could have put promo cards, or a playmat, or a coin, but, for what it's worth, I do still think this is really, really cool, and I'm super happy that we got it. So, we've got this box of cards to jump into. Let's go ahead and open these in 2 other boxes. Let's see if we can find ourselves a Mewtwo. Wow, look at this. This is a much different setup than we're used to. I kind of like this. It's like wide open space. A little brighter than usual, but that's okay. So, we've got these 3 boxes, 90 cards total. We're going to start with the one in the middle, and I hope we get a Mewtwo. I have opened, like I said earlier, 70 of these boxes. Typically I don't open the boxes on camera, but why not? We're doing a lot of different things today that we don't usually do. Look at these beautiful Japanese boxes. They really are nice. Boom. Love it. Love it. Alright, I'm going to empty these out. Okay. Put that up here. We'll flip these over. And we'll put them stacked nicely. I think right here this time, something a little different. So, wow. Alright. A lot of packs. A lot of packs. We'll start with our first one. So yeah, that box was super interesting. I certainly loved it, and I'm going to use it, but I can't help but think that Pokemon missed an opportunity to fill it with maybe some other things. Like a coin or something. Oh my gosh! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Look at that. Our first pack. An ultra rare Giovanni's Mewtwo. Wow. Okay. That's wild. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay. Wow. Okay, maybe this is like kitchen magic or something. Maybe I should always record in the kitchen. Okay. Wow, that's nice. This was the box that came out of the briefcase. So maybe they secretly put Mewtwo's in the briefcase boxes. I have not heard of this yet. Wow, look at that. That is so nice. Dang, a first pack. Alright, well we're just gonna stop opening packs now. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. That's wild though. Alright, I don't even know what I was saying before this. I don't know. Okay, that's so cool. I wanted that so badly. So yeah, we're in the kitchen, and I had some people who were doing construction outside in the street, and so my office was just insanely loud. But honestly, I feel like the audio in the kitchen is somewhat better. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like I don't have the electrical buzzing sounds that I had in the office. But maybe you guys will tell me in the comments that the audio is actually worse. I don't know. We'll have to see what y'all think. But yeah, what do y'all think about the briefcase? I think it was definitely worth the wait now that I just got this Mewtwo. It would have been cool to have, like, you know, right in the beginning, of course, but I think this is great. Nidoran, Mareep, Rotom. Oh, look at that. An Art Rare Glampearl. This is good. First 3 packs. Really good so far. So yeah, they've got people doing construction outside. I feel like the city's redoing a bunch of the electrical poles and just some of the water. How the water's piped. I'm not sure why. I think maybe they might have hit something when they were working on the electrical. But that's okay. They're gonna fix it, and oh, look at that. Nice. And I will have my quiet once again at the house. Alright. What do you think about this nondescript playmat? I wanted to buy some non-Pokemon themed playmats just to have. And I thought a kind of purple space theme would be perfect for finally getting my Mewtwo, which we did. Wobbuffet. hit the US at the end of the month. And so we'll be basically ordering everything I got with Tested Rivals. I think I've got 2 Elite Trainer boxes and like 3 or 4 booster bundles. I did get a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to open that. I think I may leave it sealed. Oh yes, an Orbeetle. Team Rocket's Orbeetle. Very nice. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll leave it sealed. But the good thing is that I got other boxes. And honestly, I've gotten so many of the cards from both Glory of Team Rocket and Heatwave Arena that I actually don't mind if I don't get really great pulls from Destin Rivals. Obviously, I still don't have Cynthia's card shop, and I would like the Mewtwo Secret Illustration Rare. So maybe we'll get one of those, but you just never know what's going to happen. Said Titan. Alright. I guess I'll put some of these down for now. But yeah, do let me know about the new format. I've never recorded from this height before, and honestly, I think it's kind of cool. It looks like a better. It looks like it's like more evened out and more squared. Personally, we have a lot of packs to go. Larvitar, Ekans, Birdie. Ooh, another Murkrow. That's like my 5th one. I still don't have a Blaziken. That's what I really, really need, is the Blaziken. Alright. Let's see what we get in this pack. Ekans, Dolph, Larvitar, Supply Chain, Mimikyu. Okay. How crazy was it that we got this Mewtwo on our first pack? I'm gonna put him right in the middle. That's where he deserves to be. That's wild. It's so nice. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. Maybe they did put that on top of the briefcase. I can't imagine that's a coincidence. But maybe it is. I really haven't heard of anyone else pulling a card like that from the briefcase right away. Nidorino, Smoliv, Drowsy, Annihilate, Fortress. Good stuff. The Prismatic Super Premium Collection comes out this week. It'll come out on the 16th of May. So if you're watching this after, I've probably already opened it on the channel. But I'm hoping to be able to post the video either on the 16th or the 17th. I may even get it early. I'm not sure yet. I did go ahead and bite the bullet and I ordered one at market price, which I will never do again. It was very painful, I'll say that. But I just like to open things on release and get the videos out to y'all as soon as possible. Ooh, Tyranitar. prismatic, either in the wild or online with that Blaziken. So I kind of feel like maybe they've been producing more and it's made somewhat of a difference. But I guess, what are y'all finding? Have y'all been able to find any prismatic in store? I do know that in our Discord, we have a lot of luck with Pokemon Center. When the Pokemon Center queues drop, I know that Doodle has been dropping the links to the queue, and I have also been dropping the queue links when I'm available to do so. We've probably got a good 25 people in the Discord so far, and so it's a pretty good group insofar as being able to warn if something is happening, like a drop. I do know that Walmart has yet to drop their Super Premium Collection, and I think it should be happening probably sometime this week. Typically it happens at 8 p.m. Central Time. So I'll definitely be camping out Walmart.com every night at 8 p.m. this week, just in case something comes up. Now, I've been thinking that if I get a couple extra Super Premium collections, I may give one away, but I really can't commit to that yet because I just don't know what's going to come in or not. Clamperl, Growlithe, Kangaskhan. Ooh, look at that, Mewtwo. That's fun. Is that Barracuda? Aracuda? I'm so bad at names from Sword and Shield. It's pretty sad, but it's like where I picked back up into Pokemon. And then I just really didn't pay attention. I kind of just played through it as quickly as I could. Growlithe, Nidoran, Shroomish, Beautiful Articuno, Probopass. Cool stuff. I love my Mewtwo. My wife and I are thinking about planning a trip to Japan, and we're going to have a conversation tonight with a friend who just went. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what that trip looks like, and I'm going to contact someone in Japan to kind of walk me through where I can and can't record, because I'd like to get some sort of mic that I can take with me that will isolate noise kind of up to my face, and I'd like to be able to go into the Pokemon Center and record what I see there. Obviously one of my goals is going to be to go to each Pokemon Center in Japan if possible. Really, these boxes of cards in Japan are like $40. We pay, 3 to 4 times the price after import, taxes, and tariffs. So it's just different. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring an entire suitcase, and I'm just going to fill it up with boxes of cards. So if I go, I think by the time I go, we'll be on to Mega Evolutions, and I'll just pack a suitcase full of cards, and we'll do an opening where it's let's open everything I found in Japan. That'll be fun, but we'll see what happens. It's like a 14-hour or so time difference, and Regirock. I've just got to make sure that we are up for that, because it means that we also have to bring our baby, which obviously we love. We love that. We want her to get to experience this with us. Although she won't remember a lot of it. We'll have a lot of really cool pictures and things like that. sleeping at night. She's going to be sleeping during the day. And then awake at night. It's just going to be a whole thing for a couple weeks. But I think it'll work. I think it's worth doing it. But we'll see. Rattata. Little Spider. Combuskin. Huntail. Rocket Ball. Rattata. Alright, how many more do we have? We've got 4. Okay. Let's see. I wonder what else we'll get from this box. Rotom. Nidoran. Mankey. Look at that Zapdos. I wish that had an SIR. Beepitar. But of course Moltres has the Secret Illustration Rare for this set. So in between boxes I'm gonna clean these cards up. And then we'll jump back in. Flaffy. Rotom. Raticate. Nidoqueen. Mimikyu. Okay. Where's the Ampharos art card? That's what we really need. I do have a couple Glam Pearls too. Alright. Chingling. Skarmory. Swallow. Arbok. Is that a Lurantis? I think so. I think it's called Lurantis. Is the pre-evolution Flomantis? I'm fairly certain that's the case. Alright, last pack. Houndour. Little Beetle. Supply Chain. Porygon. Alright, let's jump into box number 2. We are on to box number 2 now. Box number 2. So far, so good. I typically don't put my EX cards up here, but I thought, why not? Why not? Skarmory, Rattata, Mankey, Hypno, Rocket Energy. Are y'all excited for the Switch 2? It comes out in less than 30 days at this point. May and June have been really jam-packed. Smoliv, Meowth, Citadel, Zapdos, Arrokuda. Nice. Honestly, things just don't slow down with Pokemon or Nintendo. They keep the pedal down heavy. Everybody was excited about Destined Rivals, and now we're seeing Black and White already. And it's like, we don't have any time to cool down. Things just keep going and keep going. It's really crazy. Let's see what we pull here. A little Mareep, a sinister Mareep, a Porygon, a Larvitar. Oh, look at that. Rocket's wheezing. This is a cool card. Look at that. Love it. Honestly, a lot of people were critical of this set, but I think it's pretty iconic. Not to mention, it is paired with Heatwave Arena, was just so bright, especially the Ho-Oh card and Ethan's Typhlosion. It just made me feel like I was opening some sort of gold and silver mini expansion set, and that's pretty exciting to me. Now obviously it has Garchomp and a bunch of Cynthia's Pokemon, so that's like Diamond and Pearl. But still, I still really enjoyed it. Look at that. Arcanine, Golbat, Nidoran, Shroomish, Rattata, Adriana, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Smoliv, Mankey, Acetation, Orbital, a little tiny Zubat, Torchic, Flaffy, Articuno, Watch Tower, Little Bug, Rotom, Citadile, Senta, Arbok, Clamburl, Nice. Very interesting cards in this set. So let's talk about the box, how I got my hands on the briefcase. At first, the briefcases were selling for something like $1,200, and they quickly came down in price. But I got mine from a store in Las Vegas called Endless TCG. And so how I got it was I entered into a raffle. I think I paid something like $30. And there were 500 entries into the raffle, if I'm correct. And I had like 15 of the entries. And so the raffle was a process of elimination raffle. And basically, they worked backwards from 500 entries just to one. And mine was that one entry, which is crazy. Now here's the thing is, I wasn't even online for the win. I had logged off and went to sleep because I just assumed I wouldn't win anything. And lo and behold, I did. So that was like a really nice surprise. So I have to give a shout out to Endless TCG. If you're looking for Japanese Pokemon cards, I would go with Endless TCG or Dot's Card Shop. They are my preferred vendors for Japanese cards, and I will put those two in the description. These other two boxes actually came from Dot, while the briefcase came from Endless TCG. They're really both good vendors, and of course I have not had issues with either of them. In fact, I actually went and picked up this box and the next box in person from Dot's Card Shop. So that was nice. I got to meet him and, just tell him thanks for everything that he does. So it's always nice to meet someone who you work with online. A little Tarantula, Primeape, Bird in the Sky. Is that Archer or Proton? I don't know. Muck, Little Bug, Meditite, Clamburl, Tyranitar, Rocket Energy. Nice. Very interesting pulls. So far, we've only gotten one art card from this box. I think there are guaranteed 4 per box, and so we're bound least 3 more. Among the regular art cards that are not secret rares or SIRs, I am missing the Blaziken. There may be one other thing that I'm missing, but I really don't think so. I was planning on buying a couple more boxes of this, but honestly, now that I've gotten that Mewtwo, I might be content just to wait. But we'll see what I end up doing. Growlithe, Rattata, Supply Chain, Until, Nidorino, Mankey, Chingling, Probopass, Houndoom, Little Bug, Kabuskin, Rotom, Bomb, Mimikyu. Do you like my nicknames for some of the Pokemon? That's what happens when I use all my mental power on creating a new setup. I did like 3 or 4 different iterations in the house, trying to get away from the jackhammers and the digging they're doing outside. And this one was kind of the best. We might do this again in the future. Honestly, it wasn't that hard to set up. Alright. Grimer. Tello. Flaffy. Reggie. Rock. Rocket. Supply Chain. Growlithe. Kangaskhan. Rotom. Is that Arboliva? I think so. Interesting. I've got the Secret Rare Arboliva. That's nice. Alright, we've got probably 7 packs or so after these 3. I like opening them in groups like this. It's much easier. And it just kind of gets through them somewhat quicker. 90 packs is a lot to open in one sitting. So it's nice to break things up. A little Porygon, Pinecon, Zubat, Porygon C, Watchtowers, Houndour, Little Bug, Nidorino, ooh, my 5th Clamperl, Team Rocket Person, Rotom, Raticate, Nidoran, Mimikyu, Fortress. Interesting. We've gotten so many Clam Pearls. Maybe I'll have to give one of those away. I might just do that. We'll see. I've been thinking about doing Discord only giveaways. And I think that Clam Pearl might be one option. Swallow, Dolph, Torchic, Aracuda, Golbat, Drowsy, Prelim, Citadel, Hypno, Giovanni, So I'll have to recut this last pack. We haven't pulled an SIR or SR yet, so there has to be one in this set. A little swallow, a Zubat, a Medicham, Ariana, Skarmory, Swallow, Shumish. Look at that. A Persian. Nice. Robot. A little. Flaffy. No. That's a Mareep. What's wrong with me? Rotom. Coughing. Oh, something's right here. Oh, yes. A Giovanni's Persian Secret Rare. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. I needed this card. That's really nice. Oh, look at that. Look at how the R on his pocket stands out. That's awesome. What a cool... Oh my gosh, something else. Eradicate. I didn't realize we hadn't finished pulling through the cards. That's funny. Wow. I think I needed that Eradicate. Look at this. That's so cool. I really wanted that card. And we got it. Alright. Look at this. That's awesome. Let's move on to box number 3. We are on box number 3. Our third box. So far we've gotten, I think, some really good cards. Obviously our first pack was a Mewtwo, which is crazy. It wasn't the Secret Illustration Rare Mewtwo, but arguably it is a slightly more rare Mewtwo. What's interesting is that the ultra rare cards are not the most expensive cards. I think that Pokemon thought that they would have this tier of golden cards and that they'd be the most sought after, but interestingly enough, it is the cards that are slightly less rare but still extremely rare, which are the most sought after. And that category, of course, is the Secret Illustration Rare category. And as we know, each Japanese box is guaranteed one Secret Rare or higher. So it could be a gold card, it could be a Secret Illustration Rare illustration card, or it could just be a full art Secret Rare card, like this Persian card right here. So, very different things can drop, and there's lots of different variation in what kinds of rare pulls you can get. I generally think that I do like opening Japanese packs, but part of me almost feels like I can get luckier with Japanese packs because, like, I know if I get a Secret Rare in one of these boxes, that's basically it. I know that I'm not going to get an SIR, most likely. Now, I think in very, 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 very extremely rare circumstances, you can get an extra card, but I've heard it's extremely unlikely. So, I don't even bet on it. Smoliv, Drowsy, Porygon, SAR, a Secret Art Rare. Look at that texture. Wow. That's super nice. Okay. So, basically, this is our SAR for this set. And there won't be anything as rare or rarer than this in the box, but that's okay because this is still really, really nice. Let me look at that. Now, some people don't like trainer cards, but I think they're great. I'm fine with them. Obviously, I would have preferred like an SAR Mewtwo or Moltres, but I'll happily take that card. I also pulled the Giovanni SAR in our last video, so probably no Mewtwo SAR at this point, but we did get the ultra rare Mewtwo, so I'm fine with that. Alright, this is a big pull. This is 5 packs worth of cards, or 25 cards. I really hope we get a Blaziken. Blaziken is the one card that I've been missing this entire time. Okay, let's hope for a Blaziken somewhere in here. Kramer, Meowth, Little Fish, Zapdos, Huntail, Pinnacle, Raticate, Ekans, Rocket Bomb, Mimikyu, Nosepass, Porygon 2, Nidoran, Nidoking, Orbeetle, Mareep, Rotom, Coughing, Watchtower, Arbok, Houndour, Kangaskhan, Flamantis, Samazenta, Supply Chain. Anything else in here? Nope. Interesting. I'm sure it's called like Rocket's Warehouse or something and not Supply Chain. But that's all I can think about. Rocket Supply Chain. It's kind of funny. Okay. Let's see. Our next 4 packs. Next 4 packs. I want to bring it up again because I spoke about it earlier. But we have a Discord channel. It's a really fun channel. There's a lot of good conversation. And we also drop links for product as it comes out, which I think is really cool. Zubat, Torchic, Flaviu, Proton, maybe, Huntail, Nidoran, Smoliv, Mankey, Blaziken, Porygon 2, no, that's Porygon Z, Nidoran, Shroomish, Rattata, Fortress, Rocket Ball, Clamperl, Swallow, Growlithe. Oh, look at that. An Art Rare Samazenta. That's really, really nice. Oh, such a beautiful card. I'll have to trade that for a Blaziken whenever I find one. Alright. That's nice. Let's put that in a wrap. So far we've pulled 2 of the 4 art cards from this box, which means that there are 2 more left to pull. I'll move those over just ever so slightly. those have 35 cards per pack. And I think I heard that there were going to be 4 art cards for every jumbo pack. And it sounds excessive until you realize that there are over 150 art cards alone in black and white. Little Beetle, Rotom, Citadel, Giovanni, Hypno, Nidoran, Growlithe, Rattata, Cetacean, Rocket Energy, Little Spider, Combuskin, Rotom. Oh, look at that. An art rare Spidops. That's really nice. I do like that a lot. Look at that. I mean, look, Spidops is not a great Pokemon, but that green is pretty nice. So we do like that. Wow. Alright. I think that's my 3rd or 4th art rare Spidops too. We sure are getting a lot of the same cards. That's okay. Again, we'll do a nice giveaway. And maybe we'll give away some Spidops in the future. Look at that. Alright, let's put that one right here. That's really pretty. That's like a pretty spread of cards. We'll open these last 2 for that segment. What do you do with all your bulk? Do you sell it? Do you throw it away? Do you just put it into a box? I have what I call a bulk box. Look at these Pokemon. this if you want it. Little Bug, Meditate, Clampearl, Annihilate, Walkie Talkie, Little Bug. Let's see. Yeah, that's everything. Our last card was the Houndoom. That's what it was. Very, very nice. Look at that. Honestly, that's one of my favorite cards in the set. He's like jumping off the wall or jumping off the floor. Oh, I mean, it's so beautiful. It's honestly amazing. Alright. We've opened up 90 packs and 3 booster boxes. Let's go ahead and go over our hits. We pulled 2 Clampearls. 1, 2. Rockets Orbital. Rockets Redicate. Rockets Wheezing. Rockets Houndoom. A Secret Art Rare. Rockets Spud-Ups. Ariana's Murkrow. Secret Illustration Rare Ariana. A Full Art Secret Rare Giovanni's Persian. And of course, one of my favorite cards of the set, the ultra rare Golden Giovanni's Mewtwo. What a beautiful card. And I'm so happy we got it. Of course, from the first pack, which was crazy. So, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you for your patience. I know it took a while to get the briefcase here from Japan, but I'm so glad that we got it, and I'm so glad that we got to do this opening. Join the Discord, like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. 70% of my viewers are not subscribed, and they're like repeat viewers, so what are you doing? I'm just kidding, I can't force you to, and you gotta want to do it, but yeah, if you've watched more than one of my videos and you liked them, I would appreciate if you subscribe so I can get things to you faster. But alright, I'll post the Discord link